All right, MATH5130, replicating the video that we did before, where we used R to predict fall status from age, react, and cane use. So again, I kind of feel bad. It seems like we have a lot of videos, but by now you've probably landed on you're either more comfortable using R or you're more comfortable using StatCrunch. So uh, when I present the other technology, I'm sorry, the other statistical software program, you can probably just scan through those. You probably already figured that out. So let's go run a logistic regression with data. And I want to predict false status, and I have to use the recode that I talked about earlier. And false status, I want to be equal to 1. So I want to predict based on age, what was it, react, and cane use. So that, yeah, that should do it. So let's run the model and let's go through all the different things that we have here and what you should be concerned with. All right, so first of all, we define the dependent variable here. It's false status. Your predictors are independent variables. So it just makes it clear what model has been run. The next thing you get your intercept. You get your age. Notice your odds ratio is already calculated, so you don't have to do the XP. And your 95% confidence intervals for it. Now the odds ratio are already given. We'll grab those in R later. React time, same thing. The p-value, none of these p-values are statistically significant at the 0.05 level. So that's what you get. You get your estimate, you get your standard error, you get your test statistic, you get your p-value, you get your odds ratio, you get your left bound for the 95% confidence interval for the odds ratio, and you get your right bound for the 95% confidence interval for the odds ratio. All right. Now, the next thing we get into is the an assumption, and this is a log likelihood estimate that we will report from time to time. Again, it's just a test on an assumption. Hosmer-Lemschau goodness of fit test. This is a model diagnostic. In R, we used the difference in the null deviance and the residual deviance. I will actually teach you how to run the Hosmer-Lemschau in R when I write up the results. Again, the null hypothesis here is that the set of predictors do not reliably distinguish between false status, and the alternative would be that the set of predictors do reliably distinguish between false status. So we fail to reject the null, and this model is not effective in making determination between those who fall and those who do not fall. So that would be how we run this in StatCrunch. You probably know what's coming up next. Next, I'm going to run through an example and teach you how to write up the results for logistic regression. All right, take care.